Thanks for this opportunity. Firstly, I am not from an academic background. I see a whole lot of people coming over here and talking about the research and the academic activities that they have been conducting. I am purely from a renewable field background and mostly promoting a green energy. So I rather say that I am a green energy promoter. To start it purely from a business per se, we started off this journey. I belong to from a company called Isha Solar Energy, based out of Bangalore, and we have a presence in multiple places across Kerala. 5 locations we are based in Kerala and Tamil Nadu and other regions. So our expertise is basically before I think I'll come to this as the last point. But sustainability, which is the need of the hour, that we say, the system that moves water around the earth, the water cycle is off balance for the first time in human history. That's what the disaster we see all these days is happening. You see this picture, the water in blue and green, and there is no, what is given to us is not going back. In fact, we are in more of a disastrous kind of an environment that has been happening these days, and due to which it is a need of ours to come to the previous topic that we say as sustainability, how what we can give back, because the earth has given a lot of comfort and ease for us to live a peaceful life for generation. Now there's an imbalance. And from our per se, what we say, cannot do everything, but one part of that, what we could do is from the renewable energy, green energy per se, and focusing more on the solar point of view. So how the harnessing of green energy from sun can improve the situation. And basically we use the silicone-based product, which is the photovoltaics, to generate the solar energy, convert solar energy to produce electricity at home. So, and the technologies that we use are, we have technologies like monocrystalline, and these days we have advanced technologies which is called top-con and heterojunction technologies, where smaller modules, smaller sizes of modules can generate larger energy with a smaller area of coverage. In a glimpse, if you see that in India the total installed capacity is about it's about 405 gigawatt, with the 4th largest producer in the world for the renewable energy, and major segments in the ground mounted, like we see largely the ground mounted installations in Tamil Nadu, and there is a large demand for potential distributed. Now I'm a native of Kerala, so if you see Kerala being contributed the 3rd in India in the renewable sector. In solar, Kerala has been there, now Karnataka been the 2nd. Now Kerala was somewhere in the last. So I come to the 3rd segment, the largest adopter of renewable sites, because they have understood the benefits, the return on investment, and a long-term benefit that we can give it to the next generation by adopting to a renewable source. The Indian government, especially the current government, is encouraging the renewable energy in a big way. So one of my previous topics had been telling that the subsidies should have been given to the manufacturers rather than the end customers. Because when you give the subsidy to the manufacturers can bring in latest technologies rather than we wait for 6 months, 8 months, where the technologies are already there. But now the government has done a reverse way, which is more beneficial, and the adoption is much faster. Governments are going to start giving subsidy to the end customer, and there's a wide range of adoption of solar energy with the end users. Now, earlier solar energy was only used by industrial segments, export houses, because there are certain points that they gain from the amount of producers that they have been getting from the amount of producers that is being produced from renewable energy. So they have also, the government has also come up with a scheme that one sun, one world, one grid. So all been coming rather than having different distribution companies. Like different distribution companies, I mean to say, like in Kerala we have Kerala State Electricity Board, Bangalore we have Bescom, in Bangalore we have Mescom. So all together as one sun, one world and one grid. So one distribution. That is the concept which is going to come forward very soon. Not very, very soon. The process is on. You see the overall timeline, the roadmap as of now, from where it has started from 2018, and I've taken the data to 2022, but we are at a very fast pace. Even if you see the amount of manufacturers, where I started to come into the renewable sector in the year 2018, the amount of, there were hardly about 8 or 9 manufacturers of the solar PV panels, or what we call it as PV modules. In the layman terminology, we say panels. Now the government has started giving in a lot of BLI schemes, the incentive models, where they have now there are 86 manufacturers. So we don't have to be depending on the countries like China, where earlier we used to depend on China extensively for getting a produce. Now the performance-linked incentive schemes have been coming, where many manufacturers have opened their own houses in manufacturing houses in India itself, especially in the north, and thus the immense potential. And additional to that, the financial policies, financial models have been given, a lot of incentives in the financial schemes have been given, and based on that, that's what I say, that the need of the hour, and all the nodal agencies have started promoting the renewables in a big time. Renewables, I say renewables, you can do it in the wind, in solar, or you can have hydro. It is also now considered as renewable now. But I'm totally focusing on the solar side because it's a free energy, you don't have to pay for it. So different models that we plan to be adopting, we can have a community-based model, we can have a build, own, operate, wherein if a customer does not have that kind of money to invest in a power plant, so he can give his roof to us, I mean say a developer like us, wherein we will build the power plant for them, and he can pay us, rather when he's paying to the distribution company like KCB or Westcom, when he's paying about 10 rupees, he can pay us 6 rupees. And for a period of 25 years, he keep paying us that money, and we make it the power plant. And after 25 years, we either hand it over or he buys it for a certain valuation. Or else with the capex model, where he does a complete investment. So here there are a lot of benefits which the government itself is giving us in terms of what I say as AD. AD is an accelerated depreciation. You invest in a power plant, you get your money back you depreciate your asset in 3 years. So the first year you claim about 40%, second year 40%, and the last year 20%. In about 3 years, you have got your the asset, your money back. That's the ROI kind. And typically the ROI on investment we look into 4 to 5 years of time. And but this power plant works for 25 to 28 years, 30 years, which the manufacturer gives a warranty. And then the other models which we can, like there are institutions who have plenty of roofs, and whereas there are industrial institutions, they don't have roofs or area where they want to put solar. So these institutions, they can give the roofs to this industrial institution for a value, wherein they can claim the GST. There's a lot of GST benefit as well coming up to this rooftop scheme, rooftop installation scheme. So now, finally, I come to where I come from. So now, generally, I spoke about solar, the renewable, from where we started our journey. And now, let me come from where I belong to. I belong to this company called Asia Solar. We take up end-to-end project. We have been the only company. We are actually based out of Kerala, but we are the only company from Kerala to have an accreditation nationally from the Confederation of Indian Industries to operate large-scale industries, large-scale solar nationally, and a large rooftop player. We are also CRISIL rated. So our activities, and we have another area of activity wherein we start selling only high-quality products. I will not take too much of your time because it might sound more of a business kind of an activity, but it's a general awareness that you people need to know. Because if not today or tomorrow or later at some point of time, very soon, you all will have to be going for the renewable product, solar or wind. So when you go for this kind of product, very well you need to understand that you need to focus on quality. When you're talking about solar panels, the base material is silicone. So irrelevant of what kind of product that you buy, now the market is such The market is too busy. You have in Kerala, you won't believe, in 2018 when I got into the renewable field, we were hardly about 200 people in the business. As of now, officially in the PM Suryagar scheme, we have about totally 950 people operating in one state in Kerala. In Karnataka, we have close to about 600 people operating. So that's the kind of thing. But in this kind of crowd, is only causing competition. So in competition essence, price is the competition. So I would only my suggestion, because I am not here business, I am purely from a promoter point of view, promoting a green energy for the best of the future. We are buy a quality product. Quality product in the sense, silicone takes 2 years. The silicone takes 2 years to give you the true colors, because it takes 2 years to the actual depreciation takes place after 2 seasons. It comes to true colors. So whichever brand of panel that you buy, please see that the brand has got a good brand royalty and after sales. So we have been associating with one of the international brands from Japan who started the manufacturing also in India, because they have been in the business for over 43 years. So that's the reason I'm not promoting this brand, but I'm sharing my experience. In 86 companies, as against when I started in 2018, we were 8 companies, now we are 86 companies, and everybody giving 30 years of warranty. Nobody has completed even a single cycle. It was 4 years, 5 years, and then some of them are not even extended. Those still claim to be giving 25 years of warranty. So then some of the quality principles that we follow, the 4Q principles, that is what I discussed, called quality components. And key to any product installation is the design and the operation maintenance. Operation maintenance is simple because there is no movable parts, so there is really no wear and tear. So it's just maintaining, maintaining, working and keeping it neat is the only activity that you need to do. Now the best practices that we internationally accredited best practices that IEC 17020 and system designing and commissioning are the best practices we follow. So now finally I come to the last point where I said I'll tell a later point. And this is how we have been certified by CI, the Premium Renewables India Private Limited, which is a part of Isha Solar. That we have been the only company based out of originating from Kerala to be accredited to be working on a large scale project nationally on a larger side. And these are some of the awards which we received from Kerala in 2023 in Karnataka from the MSME Conclave. And recently, about a month back, we got the best award of the state leadership for 2024 for doing an innovative project in one of the largest institutions based out of Mango. So thank you so much for hearing, or I would rather say it already because I have not been an academic, but I presume I've given some information that might be helpful for you people to, helpful to as a pre-qualifier when you go for a renewable side. And I'm available anytime. That's my contact details. I'm Isha Solar. You type Google, you get my number, and that's the number you can call me if you need. I can give you a consulting absolutely as a commitment to this conference. So all the members who have come here can call me anytime to take an advice. Thank you so much for your time.
So you are the only recognized, means the only institution Kerala which is recognized by government of India, right?
No, I would say we are. This is a Confederation of Indian Industries. Is an organization which they have an audit activity which has been going on across, because there has been a lot of malpractice which has been happening in this renewable field. So as a pre-qualifier, they had a list of top 100 pre-qualification activities which they wanted to conduct, and they had certain pre-qualifiers for the audit activity. So based on which we had applied for it, and among the top 100, we are one among, and coincidentally we are from Kerala, we are the one. Though there are 3-4 people from Kerala who are regionally based out of Kerala. I will not say locally, they are regionally, but we are based nationally.
So that's great. So you have got some other awards also. Congratulations for that. You can test.
Our recent achievements we have got is one of the very innovative projects, because my team is led by, we have people from very senior institutions. one of my technical team headed by one Dr. Vivek, who has done his PhD from IIT Mumbai in solar quality, and the gentleman from Dr. Tom George, who has also done his PhD in solar itself, and another gentleman who was coming from Shell Solar, whom we have taken him from Shell Solar, coming with about 28 years of experience. So this is the kind of experience that we carry when we approach the site.
So that is great. You are recognizing your team members also.
Absolutely.
So there is a saying, team means together everyone achieve more. So these are all the product of teamwork, you know, like our Prakash sir is doing.
Thank you so much.
One more question.
Yes,
Sir, please.
Sir, one question. Let him ask us.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think you have already mentioned that you are from Kerala. What among the airport, Sliar, is fully depending solar energy, solar power. Then what are the benefits for the industry that you have viewed, and also for the domestic consumer in India if they install solar power?
From the industry point of view,
Yeah.
as well as
domestic.
Okay, I'll come from industry point of view.
Just in a short.
From industry point of view, they get three benefits. Firstly, for as I told you, they have an accelerated depreciation for 3 years, where they depreciate their asset in 3 years for the investment, 40, 40, and 20. And secondly, they have a benefit on the GST side that they are getting. And additionally, the ROI on for industry, they achieve it in about 4.5 to 5 years of time. That's from the industry per se. From a residential per se, you're going green, that become a free and it's a motivation, contributing a lot on the carbon emissions that are going. And additionally, from a residential per se, government is also giving a lot of benefits in terms of giving you the subsidies, which is a very good term by the Prime Minister Modi now. And and additionally, the costing, if you see, the amount of now the scheme is such that whatever you are procuring, now you have a solar power plant at home, whatever is produced, you are the first user, and excess whatever is being produced is banked for that day, and if at night is being offset with your usage, and even then you have excess that's been carried forward and will be reimbursed back to you.
Simple question also.
Yes, please.
What is the durability?
Durability, the products, in any power plant, 70 to 80% of components are the solar panels and the inverters. So the panels come with 30 years of warranty, and inverters come with 10 years of warranty. And durability is, there is no wear and tear. It is just a purely washing and maintaining and having some, if you say, just checking up the periodic visits and preventive maintenance. That's all it is.
Thank you. Good presentation.